2005 are not misappropriated. Obama has been to New Orleans 5 times after it was hit by Katrina. But the forthcoming visit will prove the first one when Obama comes as the U.S. president. The White House has said the visit will prove maximally open to the city residents. The Hurricane Katrina claimed some 2,000 lives and destroyed actually the whole of the city. The natural calamity made New Orleans plunge into chaos. Assistance for the residents proved invariably belated. The previous U.S. administration has repeatedly come under scathing criticism for their inefficiency in doing away with the hurricane aftermath and the restoration of the city.
British Prime Minister Gordon Brown will pay back to the state budget £12,415, which he has spent on his personal needs since 2004. This comes in a statement by the Prime Minister's official spokesman. The sum was determined by a specially set-up commission under Sir Thomas Legge to look into the MPs abusing the currently effective spending compensation system. Sir Thomas has already sent a letter to the Prime Minister suggesting that the latter should pay the money. Similar letters have also been sent to other MPs. In keeping with British political tradition, the Cabinet, Prime Minister included, is formed from members of Parliament only.
Prince Consort Henrik of Denmark has come to Russia to share the secrets of top aristocracy cuisine. In Moscow, Prince Consort will present his culinary book that's come off the press in Russian for the first time. Whenever His Royal Highness is free from state or public affairs, he engages himself in literary creation and in cooking exquisite viands. In Denmark, his culinary books are hugely popular. He also makes translations, writes poems and prose. But his main passion is sail regattas, of which he has won many.
According to the Associated Press news agency, the Leslie Hindman auction house is due to auction off the famous U.S. singer Elvis Presley earlock in Chicago on Sunday. Some of the auction, 200 lots, also comprise King of the Rock and Roll wearables, Christmas cards he signed, and other articles that are related to him. The collection earlier belonged to the singer's admirer and intimate friend Gary Pepper. But when he died in 1980, he bequeathed the collection to the nurse who was sitting at his bed. Now she decided to put the collection up for auction. That was News Digest.
Service of the Voice of Russia, we present another program in the series Russia in the World, an Update.
In today's edition,
we start off with a report on the Voice of Russia's 80th birth anniversary. The radio company, which was then known as Radio Moscow, began to beam its signal to audiences abroad in late October 1929. Then there's a commentary by our political observer Andrei Ptashnikov on the Geneva-held consultations by the WTO members and the Customs Union of Russia, Kazakhstan, and Belarus. The next story is about China's unusual suggestion to Russia during the ongoing Russian-Chinese Economic Forum in Beijing. And we end today's edition of Russia in the World, an Update with an interesting report by our music observer Olga Shapovalova.